In Edo State, you have the oil palm plantations everywhere. That sector is growing by the day. Only last week, I was with the MD of Presco, and we have an interactive session after an in-the-spot assessment of what they have on ground. It will amaze you that today Edo government policies have gone a long way to encourage this aspect of the state, the oil palm and the rubber. So given to what we are having in Edo State today, I can say that the Uhumu, apart from private-owned oil mills and Presco, they are doing wonderfully well. In the area of rubber, the farmers are being encouraged. One, there's this particular aspect of Edo government's incentive that cannot be overemphasized. That is the area of road networking, which today has availed the farmers from the rural areas to be able to transport their goods to the urban center.
Now let's talk about funding. The Bank of Industry has a matching fund with the Edo State government. How has the process of disbursement been, and how successful has the scheme been?
Yes, that scheme came up in 2009, and so far so good. Like I rightly informed you, one needs to not to be static. One has to be dynamic to be able to ensure that this scheme works. And what we have succeeded in doing is to take publicity as a priority in ensuring the scheme works. Today in Edo State, we've been able, and it's a continuous process, we've been able to reach out to the very micro business owners in Edo State, down across the 192 wards. It's not about having business concentrated in the urban centers. No, we go to the rural areas, go to the camps where you have farmers to educate them on this window. And what is happening presently with regards to this scheme, it's a success story.
And how many people benefited from this?
As it is today, we have 97 beneficiaries of this scheme across the states. There are some approvals already that were yet to finalize, but definitely the speed at which we are getting our people access this scheme, it's wonderful. And you know, it's interesting to note that this scheme exists in so many states in the Federation. But the special thing about Edo State's part of the scheme is the special interest of the administration of Comrade Adams Oshomole to ensure that that very market woman in my village, I'm from Edo State, Owan West. My village is Sobe Ward 11, a border town to Ondo State. That very market woman in my village is aware of this scheme. And to further assist these market women not to be choked with the single digit interest rate, the governor directed that Edo State part of the funds be given at 0 interest rate. So you see the dynamism involved in the states ensuring that micro, small and medium enterprises are well funded in Edo State.
Now, talking about market women, you know, markets are a major part of our daily lives in Africa, and it probably won't go away for a very long time. In your state, something happened a couple of months ago where some market women were driven away from the streets, and that caused a lot of uproar and controversy. Did that incident affect small businesses, discourage them in particular, in any way?
Not at all. You see, government investments in investor-friendly projects is very huge, coupled with the fact that investing such a huge amount of taxpayers' money in any project has to be protected for others to profit. You are a product of government investment in the educational sector. It's a long-time investment where we tend to also produce enlightened persons like you. So once you have that maintenance culture, which is very important, is part and parcel of this government, because this government does not, will not, has never encouraged destruction, wasteful spending. So if government invests huge amounts in such a project, we, the beneficiaries, we should also be able to build the maintenance culture. And when these two very important aspects are taken care of, you will see that government investment in markets, like you rightly said, government investment in walkways, the roads, the schools, the hospitals, would be a thing of joy for generations to come once there is that maintenance culture. This also affects commerce, because once the markets, the drains are maintained, are cleaned periodically, there will be flow of commercial activities. Absolutely. Which by extension will also guide against health hazard. Once the drains are clean, you know.
So, how will you rate the support of the Bank of Industry?
Yes, we've been having a wonderful relationship with the officials of the Bank of Industry, the zonal manager and its field staff have been very wonderful, because in ensuring that we reach out to micro, small and medium enterprises across the states to enable them access these funds. We've been able to have the Bank of Industry to join in the campaign across the 192 wards, and they've been very cooperative. And the speed at which we get some of these applications treated also, it's an added advantage to officials of the zone.
Finally, there are reports that Edo State is owing so much. Some people say it's a rumor, some people say it is true. Let me ask you, is your state a debtor?
Let me start by, you just threw the question at me. Let me start by also extending the question to you, because we are all debtors. Your ability to manage your debt positively for the purpose such a facility is secured, it's a different ball game. You cannot, in our private lives, we assess facilities. If today we have good roads, before now, if you're going to my village, it would take you over 3 hours. But today, within 35 minutes, I can excuse you here now and dash to my village, you'll still be seated waiting for me here.